Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, Greg, congratulations on reaching the postseason. What do you think of the effort today to get there?
We had a goal, and it was to win the game, and we did that. And I'm proud of the guys for grinding it out. It certainly wasn't our best performance, but on a day when you chose a couple, chose to rest Federico and make a couple other changes, I think that it was great that we got the victory. And 52 points in the season isn't bad.
Andrew, seems like every time you guys have like an off half or off performance or anything like that, you talk about the ball movement needing to be quicker. It seemed like there were parts of the game, specifically in the second part of the first half, where that wasn't necessarily there and the shape seemed a little off. You talked about not playing your best game. What do you think wasn't working tonight?
Well, I mean, I think give Philly some credit. They play us tough. All three games we didn't execute our game to 100%, and it has a lot to do with them. But again, I think we hit the post early, we scored early, and we certainly did enough to win the game. So that's what matters in this situation. It's it's never easy in the last game when you're already in the playoffs, but I think we did a good job.
Patrick, you talked a little bit about resting players like Higuain, but
Yeah.
in the second half with the substitutions with Gall, Gregg, and Nor, was that some of the thinking along those lines?
Yeah, sure. I mean, Bernardo's been doing a fantastic job, and it's fitting that he scored the goal, but also, we wanted to get him game time. So we wanted to, reduce the load of one player and get him minutes because we thought, he needs to maintain his rhythm.
And Gall as a forward, was that just
Yeah, well,
Gregg came up injured and that was the substitute?
Well, again, Aaron has had a high workload as well, and we know he's been doing well lately. But we're focused on the playoffs, and we're ready to get him 100% rested to focus on the playoffs. So that's why he didn't play.
Sort of piggybacking off of that question, Parkhurst was questionable all
Yeah.
week long, pretty much with that back injury. Ends up going the full 90
Right.
today. Did he show a lot of improvement during the week as far as his back was concerned?
Yeah, we talked about it. It was a muscle spasm, and once those let up, you're pretty much good. So it cleared up after a couple of days, and he was ready. And he's a guy that wants to be out in the field.
Pat Murphy, you talked about Jairo getting back and getting up to speed, and
Yeah.
he's done well. 2 goals now in the last few matches. What do you think of his play today and his form heading into the playoffs?
Well, that was another idea, is that let's get Jairo, up to speed like Aaron is. Let's get him firing on all cylinders. And certainly the goal is going to give him confidence. And, he made a big impact in the game last time against Philly, and he had another big impact today.
Andrew, I noticed that People wasn't out there for the awards. Was he not in the building today?
Yes, he was in the building.
He wasn't? Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Was.
Gotcha.
No NT.
Well, on another note, how important was it for the guys, do you think, to get the win today, just for momentum's sake heading into the playoffs?
It was important. I mean, no question. Especially, I think the way we did it. Not playing our best game, but still, able to grind it out and able in the end to get the victory. I think, credit Philadelphia for coming here and giving us a tough game, and they didn't lie down at all. Their season was over, and they came in to get something out of it. So I think it's a good test for us, and certainly, there's some things that we were able to work on for the postseason.
Michael, then Adam, then Patrick.
Philly has played tough. What did they do, and what did they do today more specifically that gave you so much trouble tactically?
Well, they're first of all, they press us in an interesting way, and if we can move the ball quickly, we can really hurt them. On days when you don't move the ball quickly, you turn the ball over in bad spots, and that's what was happening at times today. And then I would say offensively, they have very quick transition. They don't hesitate. They win the ball and they go forward right away. They get a lot of crosses into the box, and they get a lot of runners in the box. So it's a difficult team to play against. Certainly, I think we would have made life easier scoring the 2-0, but it didn't happen. So they fought back, and they did a good job of that.
Adam.
You said how some of the decisions like playing Jairo and getting Bernardo in there were geared toward thinking ahead toward the playoffs. How hard was it to strike that balance between thinking ahead and making sure you had guys rested, and also, like you said, you wanted to win today?
Well, that's a great question because it was all week. We spent the coaching staff spent thinking about that and thinking about getting the right balance and what guys we can push and what guys we should hold back, and it's to be honest, it's it's annoying thinking about stuff like that. You just want to go out and put your best team on the field and win a game, but you have to be smart. We could be playing Thursday, and we know that some guys playing 3 games in a week would be limited, so we held those guys out, and in the end it turned out to be the right decision, thankfully.
Couple more questions, Patrick. You talked a little bit about the press and something that Philly has brought every time you play
Yeah.
them. Are you a little bit disappointed maybe about the reaction that the team, or maybe it was that a little bit of unfamiliarity or the change in lineup?
No, not disappointed. I mean, it's a learning experience for this group, and it's difficult when teams are coming at you with that many numbers, trying to make you turn the ball over. You have to be clean and you have to be precise, and when you're not, you get punished. I think I would have been disappointed if we would have just stopped trying and just started kicking the ball. Then I would have been disappointed. But we're going to keep trying, and the guys need to move more, open up more, take more chances, support each other when they have the ball. So, I'm not disappointed. I think it was a good learning experience.
Last 3, Adam, Ben.
You had said that Piva was in the building today. What was he for the award ceremony?
I don't know. It's a great question. Two in a row.
Is that a disappointment to not have the team MVP there to accept the award?
Yeah, I'll talk to Federico about it. There could have been a communication issue with the timing of it, not clearly explaining what it exactly was. And I know he has family and little kids. I don't know the situation, so I'll find out the situation and speak with him privately.
So your playoff opponent will be determined after the Kansas City and New York game tonight. Does the team have any sort of plans? You guys watching the game together to wait and see who you'll be playing?
No. The guys asked to come over to my house. I said it wasn't open to them. I said they can come over, but they have to watch part of this game as well. And then no one said yes. So, but no, everyone will be watching it, and with eager eyes and hoping that New York pulls out a tie or a win. So we'll see.
Last question, go ahead, Mike.
When you went through the difficult midsummer stretch, did you have a feeling you'd come out of it? And second part of the question, what did you want to achieve after that, down the stretch? Do you think that you have, or what do you think you have achieved?
Well, I think all you that know me know that we weren't looking at it like that. We weren't looking at it as the season. We're looking at game to game, and that's how we've been preparing all year. We focus on the next opponent, the next game, and I think when you do that, it's easy not to get caught up in the runs or the streaks, as you guys like to talk about, right? Pat is always about the streaks and this and that. We just focus on the next game, and some of those games we found victories when even there weren't victories. It's going to Colorado and, with a shorthanded team and getting a point out of that game and creating a lot of chances, and that was a victory for us. So, that's what we did throughout that stretch, and I think that, it was just the message to the guys was keep believing in yourselves. You guys are a good team, and we'll get there. I think moving forward, we're doing the same thing. We're focusing round by round, and you take it as it comes, and you prepare, as best you can to win a game and move on.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.